I can't go to parties now. It just makes me anxious. First, I was diagnosed with depression, and they gave me antidepressants, nothing worked. So then we went again to another doctor and he diagnosed me with bipolar. There's no way you can even say what bipolar is. At least for me, I feel like it's very vast because there have been times when I'm just sad and I'm extremely sad. I haven't gone to school since a year now, and I'm not gonna be going this year too. Why me? But why me ended a couple of months back. After that it was suicide, but that's not an option at all. Moreover, I had a very understanding school, but not many people do have that. So even if they are diagnosed and if they need to stay at home, they can't. So I just think that even schools should come up with an an action plan and just reach out to someone. Don't keep it all in, because if you keep it all in, it just has to come out.
Quite honestly, what's normal for one person may be abnormal for another. One person may naturally be gregarious and that's their normal. One person may naturally be quiet and that's their abnormal. So when they deviate from their normal is when we need to look. So in my case, I had a lot of sexual trauma from my ex-husband, and I had a difficult marriage, and sexual trauma builds up over time because initially, and especially as Indian Asian women, we are taught to be obedient and nice and put up with a lot. So I think anyway our tolerance levels are really, really high. Another feeling sometimes would be of this feeling that everyone is blobs, this total, everything is just dark, everything is blobs. My children would be there, but there would be no color. So I think that would be a phase of depression. I would kind of eat, but everything would taste of cardboard. That was treatment. Those hands crawling on your body, the poison injected, as you are stripped, dragged along the corridor, the faint smell of formaldehyde and phenyl. That was treatment, the laughing of nurses, the condescension of doctors, the asking of the same questions every day until you utter the words they want to hear. That was treatment, that was treatment. It took many years of painful divorce and various things. I was blessed and lucky that I had got on the path of yoga and meditation early on in my marriage, and that really, really helped. I did use psychotherapy as well. That helped as well. And I started painting and writing, and that helped as well. A lot of work needs to be done on redefining madness. There's so much also negative portrayal of mental illness in literature, in the films, and headlines, man with schizophrenia shot so and so, there's all this thing, images perpetuating that schizophrenics, for example, are violent. And so Some schizophrenics are fine. They are, more quiet or not violent. But because of this image of violence, the moment you disclose to someone that, I may be having schizophrenia, there's fear in their eyes because they are surrounded by all these negative images. So ignorance stems from a lot of that.
Anyone can get depression or bipolar at any point in life, but if there is a family history, you are much more likely to get it. I have absolutely no shame, when it comes to bipolar disorder. My mother was bipolar. She was very severely bipolar. And growing up, my worst fear was that I would grow up and be like her. So, some people have mania, some people have depression. I was more on the depression side. So now for the past more than 15 years, I am on a combination of lithium and along with that an antidepressant, and it keeps me fine. So, if in bipolar you go through ups and downs like this, then, like that, with my medicine, I go like that, and then I'm going a little bit like that, and then many days I find then a little bit. So it's very manageable. It was Sham, asleep on the next bed, emitting a volley of. So other than that, I have managed to write a book which has been published. I'm working on it. I've been commissioned to write a second. My life is so full. I do so much. And I don't let bipolar affect me so much. If somebody is mentally ill, people just write you off. It's like, they don't want to know you, they don't want to touch you, which is foolish because it's just the same thing. It's just a different part of your body, which is got affected. I think bipolar disorder is making a case for a more mindful life. And we all need to get there. Because that is really the way you should live your life. Really savoring every moment, not rushing through life at breakneck speed without just trying to make money and everything I'm doing now so that I can live in a great future. Whereas mindfulness is the opposite of that.
She cries to herself and she laughs, and I do not know why she does that. I would ask her all the time, why are you talking? And she would say nothing, no one. She pulled a knife at her own father. She became this kind of violent. She pulled a knife in front of her own mother. She even threatened me when I was young. And she would say that someone is trying to kill her. She don't know, she can't live alone. She was scared to live in a whole house alone. She was very suspicious as well of other people. She was not this kind of a person before. I didn't even know what she had schizophrenia till I was 16. She had episodes, where she's the most creative person ever. She would go and buy so much amount of paints because she used to dance and paint before marriage. She lived with the in-laws and all they did every day was fight. and she doesn't come from a family that fights. If my grandfather, after being drunk every night, raised voices at her, she was not able to comprehend why, what is her fault. Every human can be triggered, every human goes through depression phase. It's the idea how much they can take it. My father is dealing with it differently, I am dealing with it differently, my brother and sister are dealing with it differently. But it impacts all of our lives. It's not just emotionally, but mentally as well. And for us as caretakers, my father became more hard, because you have to harden your heart to do the thing you do. सुबह सुबह मेरे को स्कूल भेजेंगे, wash his clothes, my clothes, my mom's clothes, even Peret's clothes. He washed all that. When people have too much expectation of the other person, and that's when things fall down. They don't understand that the other person is also human.